In today's video, I'm gonna analyze 3 quotes of the greatest investor in the world. And before that, if you want to have tips from me and if you want a free coaching call with me, just go in the description. You'll see there's a link. Just click on it, save your spot, and we'll be in touch. So, the greatest investor in the world is Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett, if you don't know who he is, he's the guy behind the company that's called Berkshire Hathaway. And if you don't know that company, just Google it and you will see that it's a company that makes a lot of money. And also, if you look at their stock, it's always growing and making a lot of money. In fact, it's probably the most expensive stock in the world. Last time I looked at it, it's almost $200,000 for one share. So it's really a company that works a lot, and the reason why it's working is only because they are in stock market and they are just managing stock for people, and it's just like 2 guys behind it, and one of those is Warren Buffett. So let's start with the first quote. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. So, price is what you pay, and it's obvious. It's like the money you put in buying anything. And the reason why price is as it is, it's because of the value that you get. So let's just take phones for an example. If you take Android, it's a phone. You want to have a phone, you're gonna have an Android, and you're gonna pay a cheap price because phone is not supposed to be super expensive. But if you look at Apple, all their strategy behind their company is just being cool. So if you want to have a phone, you're gonna pay a cheap price. But if you want to be cool, you're gonna pay more money. And maybe you don't think iPhone is cool, but people that have an iPhone most of the time think it is. So this is really the idea behind their company. They want their product to bring something else than just the product. And it's the same for you. If you sell, what you sell, you need to sell something else than that thing that you sell. You need to sell an emotion, you need to sell a way of being, a solution for a problem and an outcome. You need to sell something that go beyond your product. And when you do that, you can sell that outcome instead of selling the product that you're selling, and you can sell it with a much bigger price. Another thing with value is that when you offer a bigger value, when you offer an outcome, a way of being, an emotion attached to what you're selling, it's a lot easier to sell it because a cell phone might not be a good example because everybody needs a cell phone nowadays. But for something that is not necessarily essential and that some people are just looking for this and they want to pay money, but if you offer just the services or the product, people, if they're looking for that services and that product, they might want to buy it. But if you offer the solution for what they need, they will buy from you instead of buying from the generic product or the generic service. A good example is coaching. You see, coaching, there's a lot of coach that sell their services either in month package, and when 1 month is done, you can buy for another month. Even some others sell their services by the hour, and they are kind of generic coach. And when you hire a coach for an hour or for a month, there's not so much stuff you can do. Maybe a month, it depends of their package, but in the end, you don't just hire a coach to have a new person to talk to. You hire a coach because you have something that you want a solution for. And on the other side, there's high ticket coach. And those coaches don't try to sell them their time. They try to sell you a solution for a problem. For example, a life coach could sell like being like not stressed, like remove your stress from your life and make a package around that. And like I don't know how much time, because it's like not what I'm selling, and I don't know anyone that sell that particular service, but this is more powerful trying to sell to someone, hey, you will not be stressed anymore if you take my package, if you take my coaching package, then hey, do you want to have coaching with me? Like it's that price for that amount of time. It's a lot powerful if you offer a solution, if you offer what the person is looking for. Now, maybe you're not a coach, maybe like either if you are a coach or not, it's not really important. What is important is that you find something that you can bring to the table instead of just your services or product. So just really think about it, like what can you offer that is either an emotion, a way of being, or a solution for a problem that your product or service will bring. Now let's go with the second quote. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Now this is good both in investing and in a business, because when you just take action and you don't know what you do, well, you will not necessarily have good results. And even though it's important to take action, even if you don't know what you're doing, because this is how you will know what to do, you also need to learn. Like there's a lot of things you need to learn. For example, in your business you will probably do Facebook ads, and pretty much any kind of business you should do Facebook ads because it's the best kind of advertisement you can make. But if you don't know how to do Facebook ads, you'll just put money and put money and put money and never get results. So if you want to make Facebook ads that work, well, you need to learn how to make Facebook ads. And this is good for everything in your business, because whatever you're doing, if you don't know how to do it, well, you can just learn it and apply what you learn, and you'll have really better result in anything that you're doing in your business. Now let's go for the last quote. I always knew I was going to be rich. I don't think I ever doubted for a minute. Well, this quote talks about his perception of his life, his belief about what will happen in his life. And this is not just about him, it's about you also, because if you believe something will happen in your life, you will have a lot more power in making it happen. So if you believe you'll be rich, well, you'll do things that will make you be rich. And if you think you'll always be poor, well, you'll do nothing to be rich and you will stay poor. And just believing if you're gonna be rich, if you're gonna be successful, if you're gonna get clients, just this will make you take action that are different from if you don't believe it. So just believe in yourself and believe that you will have the result that you want, and those results will eventually come because you'll take the right action. And if you have trouble to make this happen, well, just go in the description. There's a link you can apply for a free coaching call with me, and we'll discuss about that. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any question, just ask them in the comment and I'll be happy to answer for you. And until next video, be unstoppable.